Good morning, everyone. It's the weekend, so we've got a bit more time in the mornings to look after ourselves, do all the habits that we should be doing for our mental health. And I've got a great morning routine for you guys that I just finished up this morning. And I've been off some of the good morning habits, like meditation and getting sunlight, and it really shows. So I got back on that, and I'm feeling great. Huge boost to my mental health. I'm feeling better, more motivated, my head's clear, and I can focus on things that are important to me. So I'll tell you all that in the morning and some of the benefits of it and how to make it easy to implement. But anyway, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Matt Bell. I like to live a physically, mentally, and spiritually healthy lifestyle, and my goal with these videos is to help you all do the same and to make progress towards your goals and aspirations. So if there's anything you're working on right now, maybe you've got some trouble with it, let me know in the comments and I'll help you out. So anyway, the first thing you do in the morning is actually something you don't do. You don't check your phone. That's the easiest way to screw up your whole day. And I know it's a habit for a lot of people. You wake up, you check your notifications, maybe go on TikTok or something. But it just fogs up your brain first thing in the morning. It's a whole bunch of bull crap that you don't need in there. You don't need to be spending your most important hours of the day focusing on that. So keep your head clear. First thing, go outside and get some sunlight. That's what I did. I came out here, got 15 minutes of sunlight. 15 is pretty optimal. Under that, it's beneficial, but aim for at least 15 minutes. After that, the benefits start to diminish in return. I got my feet on some grass. Feels great. Just walked around my backyard. Had some really good thoughts, some good ideas for videos, some ideas of things I want to accomplish, what I want to do this weekend. Your head's clear, you're in a good environment. It's just a good time, you feel great doing it, you're not having any negative thoughts. And right after that, I went into 15 minutes of meditation. If you don't know how I meditate, I'll go over it really quickly. I close my eyes. Sometimes I put on some nice calming meditation music. I'm laying down or sitting down somewhere comfortable. I'm just slowly breathing in and out through my nose and focusing on the sensation of the air going through my nostrils, or you can focus on it filling up your lungs and deflating, going in your nostrils, out your nostrils. And especially if you're new to it, pretty quickly your mind's going to start to wander. You're going to be thinking about what you're going to do later today, the food you're craving, what you want to have for lunch, stuff like that, stuff that you don't want to be focusing on right now. Right now, you just want to be focusing on one thing. It can even be a sound, it can be the music. If you're outside, the birds chirping, the leaves rustling in the wind, anything. Just pick one thing to focus on, and that's what you're going to keep bringing your attention back to. In a few seconds, your mind's going to wander again. You're going to realize and just bring it back to whatever you're trying to focus on. That's going to train your brain to be able to focus on one thing, train your brain to be under your control and not just wandering, thinking about whatever impulses it's having. Huge improvement to your life, huge improvement to brain fog, concentration, and just mental health all around. You feel a lot better when you're mindful, and that's what the goal is, mindfulness. After that, I had a cold shower. This is really important. If you've never done it, it's scary. I remember what it was like. But just don't skip this part. Just have a cold shower for 2 seconds even. Just turn the cold tap on. As cold as your shower will go. It feels cold, but once you get used to it, you realize that your tap isn't actually that cold. And once you get to that point, you can start thinking about ice baths and stuff like that. But for now, just start with a cold shower. Turn it on, however long you can stay in. Ideally 30 seconds. That's a great place to start, but if you can't handle that, the great thing is If you just push yourself close to your limit, then you're gonna get huge benefits. This is gonna just improve your health, mental health all around. You're gonna feel good after doing it. It's gonna make you more disciplined. And you'll notice that as you get more into it, you stay in longer. You're gonna notice these sort of walls that require a lot of discipline or willpower to get past. When you're starting off, just getting in is a mental wall. It's hard to get over that, but you get in, and then after a few seconds, you start feeling better. And then soon you're gonna notice it gets really hard again. And that's another wall. You can actually decide that I'm gonna conquer 5 walls. Maybe getting in is a wall or it isn't. Then you're in for a few seconds, it gets hard, you conquer that, you're fine. It gets hard again, you conquer that. And those are the walls. You can just tell yourself, today I'm gonna conquer 3 walls. And then after you conquer those 3 walls, you're gonna feel great. You said you were gonna do something hard and you did it. You're gonna have a lot more self-confidence in yourself, trust in yourself that you're actually gonna do the things that you say you're gonna do. And you get a huge dopamine boost for a couple hours. You know, anyone who's had an ice bath or a really cold plunge in the lake, you know, I've had a few of those with my buddies, and everyone's just smiling and laughing when you get out. You feel great. You're in such a good mood. And having so much dopamine makes doing anything easy. You know, it was hard to go to the gym. You didn't have enough dopamine, which is essentially the motivation molecule, or the molecule of action and doing stuff. Now you've got 200 times the amount of dopamine that you had before. Suddenly it's so much easier. And this goes for anything that you want to do, but you're having mental resistance to. Right after that, I made myself a drink. It's water, salt, creatine, and lime juice. I really just recommend getting some water, and obviously hydration is really important. You can even do that first thing. Have a glass of water right next to your bed for when you wake up. And salt. You want to get some electrolytes, especially salt. That's the easiest one. Just put some salt in some water, stir it up. You're good. If you can get some magnesium, zinc, whatever else you got, put that in. It's a bit harder. And this gets to another point. You want to have like the pure powders for this, because you don't want to break your fast yet. You don't want to be eating foods or, you know, drinking Gatorade or sports drink to get your electrolytes, because you're going to have that sugar. And when you wake up, you meditate, you do all the good habits, your mind's clear. You're going to notice that when you have some sugar or other foods, your brain just starts to slow down a bit. It gets a bit foggy. Everything's a little less clear, and it's harder to motivate yourself to do stuff. Creatine is great. It helps with mental performance. Main reason I'm doing it, and most people are doing it, is for gym performance. You know, you can gain a ton of muscle, or sort of inflate the muscles that you already have. You will notice that your muscles get bigger and stronger as you get onto creatine in the first month or so. So I have creatine every morning just because it's easy to remember if I do it that way. And after that, you're primed and ready to go for some hard work. Maybe you've got schoolwork or some project you're working on. Or it could be reading if you're really interested in learning a topic. Right now I'm reading Psycho-Cybernetics. It's about mindset and how you can change that to pretty much accomplish anything you want. So maybe I'll use that time to really hyper-focus on the book and really retain the information. Whatever you do in this work block, you're going to get done with the highest efficiency you can in the day. That's why I'm recording videos right now. I'm going to record this one, maybe another then I'll read for a bit. After about an hour and a half of focusing on one thing, your brain's going to start to wander. At that point, don't try to fight it, because it's just diminishing returns. It's time to take a quick break, do something else productive, healthy. Doesn't mean go on TikTok or anything. You know, you don't need a break to do something fun. Instant gratifications. You need a break to do pretty much just something else. You know, let your brain focus on something else for a little bit. And then I'm going to eat. I'm going to have 10 eggs cooked in butter. Great breakfast. Gets a bit old after a while, but it's good nutrition. You know, having eggs in the morning are going to make you feel good. It's got all the compounds you need for hormones and such. So great for testosterone if you're looking to improve that. Eat a ton of eggs. Then after that, I'm just getting on with my day. I've got some errands to run around the town. Got some cleaning up to do. And I'm going to go to bed somewhat early. You know, that's another important part of the morning routine, is actually the night before. Another benefit of early sunlight, especially first thing in the morning, is it really wakes you up. Same thing with the cold shower, I forgot to mention. But the light sends signals to your brain, sets your circadian rhythm, which is your 24-hour clock, which tells you when to do things, when to wake up, when to warm up, go to sleep, cool your body down, release certain hormones and neurotransmitters in your brain. And not only is it going to wake you up in the morning, it's going to tell you when to go to bed. So it's going to release melatonin however long after you wake up and get the sunlight. So that's a great way to improve your sleep. Just get morning sunlight. You're going to feel way more awake, which a lot of people feel groggy in the morning. That's why they go on TikTok and whatnot to sort of wake up, but you're just stimulating your brain. Get outside, get some sunlight. You'll feel way more awake, and you'll feel way more tired when it's time to go to bed. So you can use this to really improve your mental health, just an hour or so, and you're going to feel way better. I've spoken before about how the morning is the most important time of the day. What you do in the morning really sets the mood of the day. You know, something bad happens in the morning, you're going to feel bad for the rest of the day. If you get some really good news in the morning, you're going to feel good for the rest of the day. You can understand that. So just do as many good habits in the morning as you can. If you think of any other habits that you should add to your morning routine, let me know in the comments. And anyway, I hope you try this out. You'll certainly notice a difference. Your mental health will improve. You'll feel good, even physically. You'll feel a lot better, especially with the salt. It's going to help your muscles, help your brain, everything. If you get like cramps or anything like that, have some salt. You know, a lot of people are scared to eat salt. You can have a lot more salt than you think you can. And having not enough salt is actually way worse. And that's all I've got for you today. So I really hope you try that out. Let me know if you do. And thanks for watching. Beautiful fall day.